Hey you guys, welcome to Pick a Card, Pick a Story, where you are choosing the deck that is speaking to you the most. So I hold up each deck and you focus on which one is speaking to us. So starting with deck number 1. Do you feel that your message or story is in this deck? Clear your mind, clear your energy, and see what you are drawn to. Listen to your intuition. Will it be deck number 2? Are your messages, is your story in this deck? Deck number 2. Or is it deck number 3? Is your message or story in deck number 3? Is it speaking to you? Is your story here? All right, hope you made your choices. We're getting ready to begin. So starting off with deck number 1. And this is for the weeks of November 8th through the 15th, 2018. All right, so those of you that chose deck number 1, Central Issue, Heart of the Matter, we have the Page of Swords. We also have the Four of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, King of Swords. All right, now, which of you air signs pick this one? Or those of you dealing with air signs. So definitely air signs standing out. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Also could be dealing with the Virgo. But the energies that are coming out are about thoughts and communication. I'm seeing someone who has been doing their research. You have either been on a long journey, a spiritual journey. You've been discovering some pretty far out things. I feel like you are being enlightened. If there is someone in your life, I feel like this person has started you on a spiritual path or journey, and it's a long journey. Matter of fact, it doesn't end. But right now, or for this, this week, will be about doing research, coming to an understanding of yourself, of your life. You're studying astrology, you're studying the planets, you're just being enlightened here. I feel like you're maturing here. I'm also feeling that there's been isolation. You may have been in hermit mode, thinking about a lot of things, sorting out your thoughts, planning things, planning to move ahead here. I feel like there's been a lot of meditation and a lot of praying going on with you guys too. There are a lot of things on your mind. I'm also seeing this as someone who has been researching you, trying to find out who you are, trying to pick your brain. So someone may have been around you that has been very inquisitive. Maybe you think they're being nosy, but they just want to know you. They want to understand you. So someone has been picking your brain. They've been asking you questions. What made you do that? Where did you grow up at? How did you end up here? What makes you want to research that or go into this type of field? How many children do you want one day? What do you believe in? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in dreams? So I'm feeling like someone is really picking your brain here. I'm even seeing this as having to take some sort of questionnaire. I don't know if this is like a literal quiz or a questionnaire that you're having to fill out, especially if you're applying for a job or something. That's another thing that I'm seeing is paperwork. Having to do like a lot of paperwork, or like you're doing a lot of reading or signing off papers. I don't know if someone is a teacher, and your mind has just completely been on your students, school. For some of you, be careful because there could be something going on between you and a student, or little do you know that one of your students has a crush on you and is jealous every time your husband, girlfriend, boyfriend comes up to the school. So watch out for that, because I'm feeling like someone who might be way too young for you is jealous, or their feelings are getting hurt, or maybe you are the younger person that has a crush on an older person, and I'm seeing like someone's feelings getting hurt, or their ego getting crushed. Now, also what I'm seeing is competition. So someone is competing for you. You may have more than one option, or you might be the one feeling like you're in competition with somebody else. You might be saying, there ain't no competition, I'm the only one. But I'm feeling like, whatever the case, there's competition going on. There is a love connection here. And I'm also seeing this love connection as two people who are having a hard time connecting because they can't seem to compromise. They can't seem to meet each other halfway. And that's a problem. So there's also problems in communication. I'm feeling like at one point there was a very intense connection, a very strong attraction. But then because no one was willing to back down, both people were very guarded or protective, and it caused an ending. I'm seeing someone who has a very deep side to them. There's a lot of depth to this person. You guys may even have that in common, but they don't like to share that with everyone. And in fact, for whatever reason, I'm almost feeling like they're embarrassed, or you're embarrassed to let people know that you're into such things. Like you don't want to come off as an outsider, or they don't want to come off as an outsider. So someone is very guarded and protective with who they let inside their mind. It's like their mind is their world. It's almost like you can't even look this person in the eyes too long without seeing something. Like if you have the chance to look this person in the eye, I bet you somebody is going to lower their head and kind of look away, because there's an intensity there that is unbearable. And it's like almost like an invasion of privacy. Like, ooh, I just felt you get a little bit too deep into my soul. I felt you reading me. I don't like when people read me. So I need you to give me my space. So someone is needing their spiritual space. And then on a mundane level, someone may also need their personal space, period. Like you might not like people sitting too close to you at work, and you're kind of being OCD and moving people's things out the way, and making sure you have your exact space and that they stay to their cubicle or desk or whatever the case. I'm seeing someone being very overly protective and guarded with their personal space here. I'm seeing too someone setting boundaries in a relationship. If you're already in an established relationship, I'm seeing someone setting boundaries, but someone doesn't like those boundaries. So that's what causes things to end, or for you guys to just stop talking to one another. So there's going to be a spiritual transformation for some of you too. Um, I'm seeing this too as spiritual downloads. Like information is being downloaded to you whenever you go to sleep, or whenever you start experiencing strange feelings in your body, maybe like headaches, body ache, like your entire body could be aching, feeling like little prickly things in the center of your forehead, or any place where our chakras are located. I feel like you're getting information downloads. Something's being shared with you, but in order for you to be able to process this information, you're going to have to undergo some sort of death or change of the ego. So I'm feeling like whispering, like you can actually hear sounds or whispers here as well. For some of you, I'm seeing you dreaming about a spirit animal here. I feel like you're having some sort of very unusual dream where you felt like something was looking after you or protecting you, or like your ancestors came to you in the form of an animal. Two of Swords, someone is just being very closed off, very guarded. They're hiding their emotions. You can't read them. I'm feeling like someone is shielded, like they have a protective shield. Even if like you had some sort of psychic gift or ability, and you were like, I'm gonna penetrate your mind, I'm gonna see what you're thinking, I feel like you would get nothing but blank information or static, as like interference. You're not allowed to enter, or their spirit guides are like, nope, you can't, you're not allowed, none of your business. Or this could be happening to you. So someone is almost wearing like this barrier, or this layer of protection, where it causes confusion and static if you try to get too deep into their mind or their energy field. It's just like, you're not meant to know that here. They're not ready to open up. It's like it's private for a reason. It's just not time. Just not time for these things to come out or to be shared. Even if this doesn't have to deal with you trying to find out information about a person, it could be something spiritual that is being shared with you, and then your spirit is saying, but don't share it yet. Like, wait until the right time to share this information. I'm seeing this as indecisiveness. This guy or girl is somewhere just really stubborn, very stuck in their ways. They're coming off cold, distant, and they're kind of laughing like, you thought you could get to me, or you thought this about me. Well, guess what? You get nothing. I don't share anything. I feel like someone is not giving an answer, and it's like you can't make this person give an answer. I feel like someone is being sarcastic, or you might be a sarcastic person, or the person that you're involved with or interested in is very sarcastic. I'm feeling like there's two competitive energies that are both like, you can't compete with me. It's kind of sad because I feel like there's a lot of potential for these two people to be together. I feel like there's a lot of love there, but it's not really being reciprocated like it should, or it comes out and then when it comes out, it's like it ends or it's over here. It's like mental competition going on, mind games, people trying to outsmart the other here. Let me see what this Ten of Swords is. Somebody is still spying on you, though, or you're trying to spy on them, but someone keeps blocking their page or only sharing so much. Or you can only get so far. It's like those partially private Facebook pages. Don't you hate those? They're like, yeah, you can see my profile pic. You can see a couple of public things, but the rest is off limits. You go to their picture and it's that stupid mountain, grayed out mountain area. And it's just like, dang it. Or it's like you friends with somebody, but they got their friend list blocked or private. Like, why are you blocking your friends? Why I can't talk to your friends? Somebody's teasing somebody too. I feel like somebody's teasing somebody. And that, I mean, I guess that's like the little mind game thing. It's a tease. Ha ha. So I have it clarified by the Four of Cups. Again, it just relates to something that is like something in regards to privacy. Someone not wanting to open up, someone trying to keep up a barrier or a shield. It's like so many layers to this person. This person is like a puzzle. They're too complex. Like you think you've peeled off one layer and another layer appears or comes out of nowhere. Or this is your energy or how someone feels about you. And again, we have the Page of Swords at the bottom. Some of you are definitely dealing with someone who is way younger. Maybe they don't know how to express themselves, or there's a lack of communication, and there's also jealousy or someone who is hiding their jealousy. Someone is holding on to a secret, or they're holding on to the way they feel, but the pressure is getting to them, and at some point they're going to let go. Now, for some of you, this could be someone who was trying to hold on to a connection, but because they're not getting through or not getting a response, the Fool is just like, I don't care anymore. And the Fool is just like, forget it then. If you don't want to open up or if you don't want to share, you know, I go find some business elsewhere. So someone is going off and leaving away it's like it's too much. It's like, nobody has time for all of this. Like, why do you keep building all these walls? Why do you keep hiding from me? Someone is purposely covering up their face when they walk by you, or pretending like they don't see you, or pretending like they're busy. And at some point, the other person is like, okay, I get it. I can take a hint. Goodbye. Okay, so now with the Sun here, it's making me feel that gradually someone is going to come out of their shell. But if this is happening to you, of course, you still don't have to wait for them to do that. You can still go off, do you while this person is, hiding and gradually trying to open up. I feel like they're peeking out. See how they're peeking their head out, and they're looking at the cup and they're like, maybe, can I trust you? I don't know. And so I feel that they're going, whenever this happens, if you're the one waiting or whatever, vice versa. At some point, I'm feeling like someone gradually peeks their head out, and then it's like, boom, like hit them with the truth. And then there's this openness between two people, and this complete nakedness and feeling so open. Feeling like this feels so good to get this off my chest. I'm glad I opened up. I'm glad I'm allowing myself to get a chance to know you. But someone is they're fighting that connection. But see, they're fighting that connection. But you guys are soulmates. You guys are, for some of you, it's soulmates. For some of you, it's twin flames. Regardless of the case, someone is really trying to block the connection that you share for whatever reason. But this person is still spying on you. They're still researching you, but they're not spying in a creepy way. And I feel like they're not spying. It's not, their spying isn't creepy. It's because the feeling is mutual. Now, if it was somebody that you just didn't like, it might come off a little creepier, like, get off my page, or get off, you know, stop looking me up, or whatever the case. But I'm feeling like this is someone who is more so that it's a mutual feeling between the two of you, but the other person is still just like gathering and collecting data. It's like someone is being extremely analytical in their approach. And I know this has been like a repeated message for many of you here, especially if you're air sign. The air signs seem to have really gotten that emperor energy, that spying energy. So there is still a connection there, even if you're not hearing anything, even if there's no talk. This person is just doing something in private. They're being very quiet about what they're doing. So you would have no clue that you're being watched or that you're being admired. And I'm seeing jealousy. Like I said, I'm seeing jealousy at some point too. Let me just also clarify this Seven of Wands a little bit. This competitive energy. Someone is trying not to step outside their marriage or their commitment. Because this is coming off as having secret fantasies or illusions and just kind of being protective of it. And like I said, maybe embarrassed. Maybe someone is embarrassed that they have this type of connection with you because you're able to see through them or connect with them. And maybe this is someone who just doesn't like to be read. Maybe this is someone who takes a lot of pride in being ambiguous or confusing or cold or distant. And I'm seeing like the door cracked, like someone saw a slither of their realness and it was too intimate to deal with, and the door got slammed. Like, this is too much. Like, I don't want nobody reading me like this. That was intense. That was none of your business. No one gets to me. I pride on being private, cold, hard to read, you know. So I'm feeling like someone is really having these fantasies. There is temptation and they're trying to fight against it. They don't want to be tempted. Yeah, see, some people too are in a committed relationship and they just don't want to cheat. So yeah, someone is feeling very guarded about their relationship. Now, also, this could be your partner maybe feeling like something is going on and feeling like your relationship is threatened. But someone wants to be together. They're just sad. They're like, if only. I feel like they're saying, if only I wasn't in this commitment. If only, you know, I had met you first, or if only this and that. So I'm feeling like someone is really wanting to be with you and it makes them sad because they have prior obligations. And it's like, how do I break away from something that I've been in for so long? Or, you know, is it worth it? Should I? You know, there's a lot of questions being asked. There's a lot of questions being asked about what should I do? How should I proceed? What am I going to do with these feelings? Are they ever going to go away? And I feel like someone is trying to make these feelings go away, but they're not going away. It's like I turned my back on this person. I shut them out. I tried to stop thinking about them. And then now I just feel emotional about it. Now I just feel sad, you know, and I'm not one to normally get sad. So I'm feeling like there's something going on where someone can't turn you off and is really bothering them, and it's affecting their current relationship. And keep in mind, please keep in mind, this can go the other way around. All right, so that is it for those of you that picked deck number 1. Time to move on to deck number 2. All right, so central issue for deck number 2, we have the Star, 7 of Wands, similar energies, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and an Empress. Oh yeah, don't ask me what deck this is because I don't know. My boxes are still in storage. I only remember like some of the name of my tarot decks. So with the Star here as the central issue, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Capricorn, but also maybe a Scorpio or Taurus. I'm feeling though that someone has been putting a lot of energy into a situation. If you're in a relationship, maybe you've been putting, giving someone all of your love, all of your time, all of you. If you're not in a relationship and there's someone that you're just in love with or fantasizing about, I feel like all of your energy has been going into that, praying for this connection, praying to get to talk to this person, to be with this person, make them come to me, send them to me. So I'm seeing like someone really putting themselves out into the universe, but I'm also seeing this as receiving some sort of signs or messages, even if it comes through a dream here. There's been some sort of sadness or disappointment in the past, and now someone may have come off as guarded here. Someone got disappointed in the past, and now their defenses are up, and they feel like people are out to get them. People want to hurt them. It's almost paranoia, where you feel people are out to get you or out to hurt you, or the person you're dealing with is. So I'm feeling like someone's very guarded. However, I'm feeling like someone who's been very guarded eventually opens up, and they're like, fine, you know, ask me anything you want, or I'll tell you everything. Like, I just want to be open and honest. I want to get this off of my chest here. So someone is definitely putting themselves out there or expressing themselves, especially maybe through music. I'm seeing someone either listening to a lot of love songs about heartache, or someone is posting songs on their social media that are like messages about how they feel, where maybe someone is wanting you to read between the lines. I feel like someone is bearing their soul. Those of you that are creative or, you know, producers, actors, I feel like something is coming off as raw, just being raw talent, or just putting this music, putting these raw emotions into the music, putting it into your acting or putting it into your art. I'm also feeling like for some of you, you may be in a long distance relationship and you're heartbroken over it, or you don't know what to do about it. So I'm seeing too someone just kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And it's kind of like someone just kind of coming off as very unstable, whether it's you or another person. It could be that your finances are unstable because you keep making the same mistakes over and over again, or making poor choices or spending habits. You might be choosing the wrong people over and over again and saying, why do I keep picking the same person? And it's just like, why do you keep going in the same environment? It's like there's a need for somebody to recognize their mistakes. And I feel like this time someone is saying, okay, let me take a step back and see what it is that I keep doing over and over again, because it's obviously something that I'm missing for me to repeat the same mistakes over and over again. What's that saying? I forgot it before. When you do something over and over again, expecting to see different results, that means you're crazy or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's finally someone is saying, okay, let me take a step back and observe my life and the choices that I'm making. Let me take my time. Let me stop rushing into things. Let me stop overspending. Let me slow down, basically. So I'm feeling like someone is slowing down, whether you are doing it voluntarily or the universe is forcing you to slow down. You've been moving too fast or doing too much, or just getting caught up in your feelings or your emotions. There's a need to just kind of take a step back and assess the damages here. I feel like, this separation is being examined, or a broken heart is being examined. And it's like also someone might be dealing with an ex, or having an understanding about your ex. I'm feeling like after a separation or after a breakup, someone gets a surge of confidence. Or is someone's confidence that is coming off as attractive? I'm seeing something about two confident people eventually coming together. But in order for that to happen, there needs to be a separation. I hate to say it, but I almost feel like if you are temporarily separated, either you are getting ready to meet someone or your partner is, in just that small window of, that small time frame, that small window of opportunity. It's like, damn, we only broke up for 3 days, or within, if this hasn't happened yet, it's like during that temporary moment, two people met each other that were both confident. Both of these people are independent. They like the same type of things. They're into the same music. They both love art. They both love culture. They like talking about plays, movies. They may both be artists. I'm just kind of feeling as if these two people are feeling each other. And there's no rush. They're just both playing it cool. They're both probably talking about their exes or a breakup. Oh, you just broke up? Me too. Oh, yeah. This and that. And they're having like a conversation. So either this is you and another person, or this is happening while you're broken up. Two people are meeting. Now, I'm not saying that, a relationship has started, but, I'm feeling like two people are meeting. I'm also feeling like someone is trying to figure out why they had to break up. If you're already broken up, recently broken up, someone is trying to figure out, like, why did we have to break up, or why did that have to end like that? And someone may be contemplating going back to an ex or remaining single. I am feeling that someone misses you. And even if they aren't physically picking up the phone, they're thinking about you. And they're thinking about you, especially like when you think of them, they're thinking of you. And it's like you guys can feel each other. I feel like one person is listening to music and the other person can feel it. They can feel your emotions. Let me clarify this Two of Pentacles first. Someone may be trying to decide between two different people. Maybe one is a water sign and the other is an air sign. Also, I'm seeing someone who is taking forever to come forward with how they feel. And they are really contemplating or going back and forth or sending mixed signals. One moment they want to be in your life. The next minute they're acting distant, or you just can't figure them out. Or this is how you are coming off to another person, but the love is there. And I'm also seeing like unconditional love. Some of you that aren't involved with anyone, you're repeating lessons over and over again because you haven't learned how to love yourself unconditionally. It's like you are needing to learn and accept all of your flaws. And I don't want to say before someone can come into your life, but while in the meantime, while you're waiting, why not fall in love with yourself? So I'm seeing someone maybe even like standing in the mirror, just fully exposed and looking at their body and just say, hey, you are a beautiful person, or you are a handsome man, you are deserving. Just know that. And I'm feeling like someone is like really having a conversation in the mirror, as crazy as you feel like you would look if someone were to see you, but who cares? This is about connecting with self and really embracing who you are, your mind, body, and soul, for who you are, and then being confident in yourself. And I feel like once you are confident in yourself, then you're going to naturally attract the same energy here. This is like both people who are attracted to each other's confidence here. For some of you, this is about two opposite people who opposite in age. And then for some people, I'm getting a fear of rejection of what people would say about them because it's a same-sex couple. And there's a fear of disappointing your friends or family or people who know you or see you as one way, but they don't know you that way. So for some of you, I'm seeing this as some sort of same-sex situation here, and feeling left out or rejected. Someone might be sending you mixed signals. Yep, I'm seeing two things. I'm seeing either something's going on with the same-sex relationship or two people who are completely different in age. Or it could be a situation where you're running between these two people, or you keep attracting unusual situations. Um, or you're having a hard time adjusting, like, what am I or what is this? Or someone might be having a hard time coming out. Maybe there was some sort of confusion in sexuality, like you're living a double life. So you might have a boyfriend, but you are really a lesbian, or you have a girlfriend, but you're really homosexual male. So whatever the case, or, you know, there's something in regards to bisexuality, and it's either people are getting hurt or you are hurt because you want to come clean or you want to be yourself. And I'm seeing for somebody, they tried to put it out there because they were kind of feeling like, okay, my gaydar is going off. I think this person might be like that. I just want to put myself out there. I'm getting mixed signals. Sometimes they come off as a little flirtatious. I don't know. And so it's like you touch on it and you get maybe a positive response, and then the next thing you know, they're like acting like they don't know you or what you were talking about, or vice versa. You know, just something going on. It's just like, are they or aren't they? So I'm feeling like for those of you that pick deck 2, and not everybody, I know some people are going to be like, I am not gay, or, you know, minus the gay part. Okay, you know, but, you know, some people watching are. And that is the message, you know, for people, someone who might be struggling with their sexuality here. One more thing before I move on to deck number 3. I want to see what this 3 of Swords is. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. Something you know, you had to lose something to gain something. Because of this separation, or because of a breakup, or because of whatever. Now you are being blessed with a new job, a new person, a chance to be an entrepreneur. And I just saw the 6 of Cups come out with the 3 of Swords. So for some of you, the 3 of Swords is about an ex, someone from your past that maybe wants to reconcile. They're heartbroken, or they're missing you. And I'm seeing someone that has like a little heart tattoo on their arm, with the sword going through it. Or if it's not the swords going through it, then they have a heart on their arm with the bow and arrow going through it, like Cupid. So I have it clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. So like I said, for some of you, could be dealing with the Capricorn, or you're dealing with someone who is covering up the fact that they're brokenhearted, or you may be brokenhearted, but you're covering it up or hiding it. Yeah, there's a secret. Also, I'm seeing this as someone who, if there's not a breakup or a separation, they want to, but they haven't done it yet. But in their heart, in their soul, they want to separate and break up, but they're afraid to, or they don't want to do that just yet. But I'm definitely seeing the 3 of Swords relating to secrets and heartbreak, and a feeling like something is missing, feeling misplaced or misunderstood or lonely, but it's a secret. I have the World at the bottom here, and this is making me again feel like this has something to do with hiding or blocking. Someone is definitely blocking you, or you are blocking someone, trying to move on, just really wanting to move on. For some of you, it's not over just yet. It's temporary. This is a temporary separation or breakup. And while you're single, or while, you know, you guys are both single, yep, see, I'm seeing independent people connecting with each other. And for some of you, I'm seeing it as same sex. For some of you, it might be something going on at your job or with a coworker as well. All right, so moving on to deck number 3. There's an offering coming in. Somebody's in love with you. You're in love with someone. Things are on hold or have been on hold. Someone's life has been turned upside down because of you or vice versa. Someone has been awakened spiritually because of you or vice versa. There's a spiritual awakening happening. There's an enlightenment happening. Someone's very nervous about how you make them feel. They're very nervous every time they get ready to approach you. They lose their confidence. They're just like, I can't do this. I just can't. This person wants to open up to you so bad. They have so much to share, so much to give, but you make them nervous, or vice versa. If you're a guy watching this, I feel like the girl makes you nervous. You could be dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be a Sagittarius, could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe fire, Leo, mainly Sagittarius though. But yeah, this person is really wanting to open up and share how they feel. This person is like drowning in their emotions here. And every time they drink, they're nervous that they're going to accidentally say your name, especially if they're in a relationship. They're like, oh my God, I'm so drunk. I think I just called my girlfriend so-and-so. They're like, that is not her name. Or vice versa. You know, the girl is doing that. After a few drinks, somebody might even receive a drunk text or a call, or it's like, before I open up to this person, I gotta have a few drinks, because it's like all your inhibitions come down. I'm feeling like someone is having to get drunk to express how you make them feel, or to get a glimpse of how they feel about you. Even if it's like by mistake, because we do have the 7 of Swords coming up, and this person is usually that stalker. So someone might be scrolling through your page, or you might be scrolling through somebody's page, and you done had a few too many drinks, and here you go, tap on a picture. Or you want to look at their little profile picture and don't realize it's a story, and you click on it and you're like, damn, did they see that I seen this story? So you guys, don't drink and text, because somebody is, I feel like somebody is about to slip up. Somebody about to get caught. If you have been trying to protect your feelings, it's not for long. It's about to get exposed. You're about to tell on yourself, or they're about to tell on themselves. I'm seeing a very, very telepathic connection with this card, a strong spiritual connection. There is chemistry like crazy. The number 12 is significant, so something may be happening on the 12th. Someone's birthday may be on the 12th. But there is something, or maybe something's happening in 12 days. Maybe somebody comes to work with a jersey that says 12. There is something significant to 12 here. The 12th house. Check your 12th house. Any planets there? If those of you that study astrology, what is your 12th house saying? What is Neptune saying? Where's Neptune at in your chart? Maybe you have strong Neptune connections. But I'm seeing someone channeling information. These two people This person is thinking of them, and this is trickling down to this person. They're sending telepathic messages to you, and you're receiving it. You're open to receive. One is a giver, and one is a receiver. You guys are like positive, negative batteries. There is an attraction here. It's a perfect match. I'm moving the cards around. I don't know why I'm moving the cards around like this. I just kind of feel like there's something happening here between two people. Starting off in dreams or playing. And I know I keep picking that up, but it's almost like this is the only way this person knows how to communicate with you, is through thought. Or through dreams. So someone is coming to you and you're picking up their energy, and it's like, okay, I know exactly who this is. There's something very sexy between you guys too. It's a lot of chemistry. And I'm feeling like someone is getting ready to test the waters. And then I also see number 14 standing out here. You or the other person definitely has a tattoo. I feel like tattoos are significant. I'm seeing out with the old, in with the new. Someone's been waiting on you. That sounds like a poem. Out with the old, in with the new. Someone's been waiting on you. And I do feel like that is what is happening here. That's exactly what's happening. I'm feeling like you really need to pay attention to someone's behavior, their actions. You have to read between the lines, which is also saying that you're going to have a lot of patience, because there's something that's taking place here. Something has been building up, and it's about to boil over. And that is also what I'm seeing here, is something boiling over. It's too much, too many feelings here. And it's like, okay, it's boiling over. It's time to break out that cup. Get your cup ready, because I got so much to give. I got so much to share. I'm going to start off by testing the waters this way. Now, the testing the waters, although I am seeing it being tested through dreams first, I also feel like either way someone is testing the waters by communicating some type of way, in a way that they feel comfortable. Here with the Ace of Wands, this is a new offering being made. This is a new opportunity here. Don't get me wrong, if those of you that are just completely single, not dealing with anyone, no one's coming around, I still feel like this is something creative being born or taking place, especially those of you that are artists. There's something that is manifesting, and it's coming into fruition here. I feel like a candle is being sparked, like the flame is being lit here. It's just the beginning. This is only the beginning. And you're like, whoa, if the beginning is this intense, what else is in store here? If you're already in a relationship, I'm seeing a lot of beautiful things in this relationship, even with the Seven of Swords. I'm going to clarify that in a minute, but I'm getting more so, I'm not really getting a negative vibe from it in this reading, but we'll see before I speak too soon. But what was I saying? Those of you that are already in this relationship, it's like it might be a new relationship, or it might be a rebirth of a relationship. Someone may be having a spiritual awakening, or you guys both might be going through some sort of transformation together as a couple. And I just kind of feel like things are growing, sprouting. I'm seeing people take risk. The energy is on fire. Yeah, I'm seeing people's spiritual eyes opening up. I'm seeing crown chakras. I feel like someone has a gift and they're activating it. Like, I feel like too, this might be more so for new relationships, or those of you that are just now getting to know someone, or someone who is coming into your life. I feel like this person they have activated your third eye, or you've activated their third eye, which is why there is some sort of spiritual awakening happening. and you're feeling inspired or motivated, or you're looking at life completely different here. There was a time where someone was suicidal. They had suicidal thoughts. They either wished or prayed for death, like for life to just take them, or they thought about taking their own life. But these were only thoughts. I'm not saying that someone actually did it, although they could have added something that could have been in the past. I'm never predicting anything like that, unless I see it as a warning. But that's not what I'm getting. What I'm saying is that at one point, someone was having very dark thoughts about life, and they had a spiritual awakening. And because of this awakening, it's like someone is a candle and they're lighting the flame of the other person, and it's spreading. It's spreading to other people. Like it's a domino effect. You woke up this person, because you woke them up, they're waking up their family members. It's like whoever is ready to receive the light is being awakened. I'm seeing someone being like a light bearer, and someone who brings the news, who brings the truth here. I'm seeing someone too with very beautiful brown eyes. Their eyes are dark, they're gorgeous. You love their eyes. You could stare in their eyes. You see nothing but truth in their eyes, and the eyes are like the window to this person's soul. I'm seeing some sort of messages being sent. I'm seeing a lot of spirituality, but I'm hoping too that someone is going to actually receive like sound proof of something instead of having to go just off of intuition or feelings, because I'm feeling like now someone is waiting for like that manifestation instead of just knowing something. It's like, okay, although I know this in my heart, I would really like a sign. Not a sign. We've seen enough signs. It's more so someone is really asking for some hardcore universal proof. Like, please show me. Universe, please manifest something for me. So I feel like with the Seven of Swords, like I said, someone has been spying on you. They've been looking at you. I feel like they've been looking all through your profile, and it's almost going to sound creepy, but I'm just kind of feeling like they have looked at every profile that you have, even ones that aren't popular. Like maybe they found an old WordPress page or an old Google blogging, what was Google's Blogger, whatever the case. I'm almost feeling like someone has searched so deeply for you. They have seen every picture of you. And I'm seeing too someone kind of crying. I don't know if it's because I was listening to Jodeci cry for you earlier, but I'm feeling like someone is so profoundly in love that they cry about it, and they're like, what is wrong with me that I'm crying? I don't even know this person that well. And I just kind of feel like someone is like literally crying, especially more so like a masculine energy. Like this is new to you. And you've been hiding from other people because you're changing, and people are starting not to recognize you. I'm definitely seeing someone getting ready to be pursued with the Two of Wands. Someone has finally made some sort of decision after holding back for so long, and they're moving forward. And even if it has to start off with that accidental drunk text or whatever the case, someone is coming forward here. So I feel like you are going to see movement, and it's not just going to be about thoughts. So between now and the 15th, especially, did I see 14 on here? So between now and the 15th, I'm feeling like someone is finally seeing some sort of results that gives them hope, that gives them inspiration. So I'm feeling like you're going to be inspired because, you know, you're like, okay, finally something is happening here. Now, let me clarify the Seven of Swords here. And it's also about someone that, like I said, hiding their feelings here. I'm also getting someone who comes off as looking mean or bad, like a Billy Badass, really being sensitive, really being very emotional and very sensitive. But they have a poker face, or they play their cards right. I kind of feel like someone is saying now or never. It's now or never. Last chance. Final call. I don't know. I just kind of feel like someone is feeling risky. Being a daredevil. Who is Robert? Or Rob? And the Egyptian name is somebody's Egyptian name goes by Ra or Amun Ra. So I have it clarified by the Empress. Now, if someone is in a relationship, let's say you're the one in a relationship. It's you. You're having fantasies about someone else. You are being tempted. There's temptation, or you're dealing with temptation. You're thinking about having an affair, and you're probably more so going to go ahead and do some flirting because you can't hold back anymore. There's too much passion burning for this person. There's too much of a strong spiritual connection to this person. So I'm feeling like you're getting ready to take that risk and put yourself out there because you're secretly attracted to this person and you can't hold back anymore. Or if they've been flirting with you, you're getting ready to feed into it. You're like, you know what, maybe I should play a little too. I'm seeing someone playing with fire for sure. Someone's playing with fire. Yeah, someone has been hiding their attraction. This person has been hard to read because the connection scared them. This connection is like you got too close to them, or they feel it too. It's not like in your imagination. It's too intense and it's scary. It's like, what the hell is this? I haven't had this experience with anyone else before. And I feel like you've been feeling all sorts of ways. Again, those of you that are empaths, I'm feeling like you are confusing other people's or this person's feelings for your own. But what you're actually experiencing is theirs. Like, these aren't all your feelings. These are someone else's feelings, and they're kind of blending in, and it gets confusing, or, you know, it's like, okay, where do my feelings end and theirs begin? See, it's like I said, the Fool, someone is getting ready to take a risk and put themselves out there because they don't want to run from this connection anymore. It's too intense. The sun is blinding, and also the sun is bringing out the truth of the moon. And I know right now moon is already in Scorpio, and I already feel like secrets are going to come out before moon finishes its transit in Scorpio. We've got about another day and a half before it enters into Sagittarius. But before it leaves Scorpio, I feel like a secret is going to come out. And that secret is going to be forced out because of the transits. Like, you can't escape them. Those transits have something to do with our interactions with each other on Earth. So, because those planets are extensions of us. That's what that saying is: as is above, so is below. You know, what is happening in the heavens is being played out through the physical form on earth here. So I'm feeling like it's bringing out secrets. Now also I'm feeling like more secrets are yet to come out, like once the moon is opposite the sun. So if the moon makes it back to Taurus soon, more secrets are coming out. Yeah. So while the moon is still in, I'm sorry, while the sun is still in Scorpio, if the moon makes it in Taurus, it's even more secrets coming out. Because I feel like whatever is being buried in the dark is being forced to come up, and that is also with the assistance of Venus retrograde, is bringing up past issues, making you deal with things that you didn't deal with in a past life, or you've been putting something off. You're being forced to deal with it. Now with the Death card here, I feel like this is about the Seven of Swords, this deception coming to an end. Like I said, they're not going to be deceiving anymore. They're ready to come out of hiding. They're ready to take a risk, or you are ready to take some sort of risk because of the attraction. Someone has been suppressing their thoughts and their desires and everything. Even though something has been right in their face, or many opportunities have come and gone. Like all that running and hiding, all that self-denial, self-deception, lying to yourself, saying, I'm not attracted to that person. I don't want to be with that person. Or maybe this is what they have been saying. It's just like, cut the shit. Like we're hooking up. I want to be with this person. I'm in love with this person. So I just kind of feel like, it's happening. You can't run from yourself anymore. You just can't run from yourself anymore. Or they can't run from themselves. Keep in mind, you guys, this can go the other way around. I might be picking up on the opposite energy of the person that's around you here. Really quickly, I just want to clarify the Temperance. It's a beautiful card. I think it really speaks for itself. But that first card is always just so important for me. All right, I'm gonna just take these out since this group popped out. So the Temperance is that something does want to start off as maybe an affair here. Someone may already be in some sort of committed relationship, but they're having a connection with you, or you're having a connection with them. You guys maybe are just supposed to be friends, but this person here, the Emperor, has been thinking about you, watching you for a very long time, waiting for a breakup, waiting for that breakup or an opportunity to come towards you. And once there has been a breakup, either with you or with them, even if they caused a argument on purpose, just whatever the case, maybe they subconsciously caused the breakup, or maybe you subconsciously caused the breakup. It's all so that you could connect with this person that you feel like you have a spiritual connection with. And for some of you, or many of you, this person is at a distance, or the love of your life, who you feel the strongest connection with, is far away from you. In another state, in another country, whatever the case. You can only talk to them or see them on the internet. You're not able to be close to them. That's why you think about them so much. That's why you guys think about each other, because that telepathic communication is all you have. So it's like, even though you or the other person might be in this long-term relationship, you guys are still thinking about each other, but there is some sort of ending. I feel like there may be a relationship that looks perfect, but is actually on its last peg. And that when that happens, it's like you guys are going to have an opportunity to connect or get to know one another. Not saying that you guys are going to end up instantly in this long-term relationship, but the potential is there, and you guys both fantasize about being with each other. But, due to outside circumstances, you guys just haven't been able to connect. So you depend on that spiritual telepathic connection here. All right, you guys. So that is all that I have. I hope it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. If you want a personal or private reading, email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. But yeah, thank you all. Many blessings to you.